Well, that's a bit poor, really, from the Egyptian. There's been a few errors, actually, from Dessouky so far. Didn't quite seem to have settled into the match and found his range. Oh. Well, the crowd enjoyed that one.
Yeah, I think independent of how Dessouky finishes off this game, if he's able to muster something to really get his teeth into it, I think there's going to be a very strong push from him in the second game. You can find with Dessouky sometimes it can go hot and cold with this, almost a switch of a dime.
Well, it's straight onto that volley there. Saw it very early. Always poses a huge threat across that short line. And there again, he's up the pace here. Oh. Again, really pushing up the court, Diego Elias. If he can manage to find a way here to close it down to 2 game balls, things could start to get a little bit interesting. Well, he's really firing in now. So the 6 game balls that Elias held has quickly been chopped in half. Just 3 game balls remaining now. That finishes with a lovely volley post there. It's loose from Dessouky. Put away nicely from the number 1 seed. Stood in the middle of the court and blasts another one into the tin. The 7 game balls for the number 1 seed to take the 2-love lead.
Yeah, and I mean, Elias has been pretty sharp, but I must say Dessouky's just seemed slightly passive in his play. He's trying to make these rallies a little bit scrappier.
Oh, it's good reaction there from Dessouky. Reading it well. Wow, what about this? He's certainly turned up in this 3rd game.
Yeah, and for me, this is where the brilliance of Elias lies, and he didn't panic when he was 5-1 down. He actually simplified things and just really organized his squash and went through the processes. And Dessouky's just crumbled over that slight increase in pressure.
Yeah, you're right. And Elias finds himself in front now for the first time. Engaged with the referee a number of times.
Yeah, I must say, Paul, for me there, I'm not quite sure why he's getting involved to that extent, because he's done such a good job getting things level here at 7-all. Yeah. Is it really worth the extra aggro that potentially could come from it?
Exactly. It's not very often you see that help people, is it? When they get distracted by the refereeing decisions.
Yeah, he's had an absolute shocker here, Diego Elias. He's gotten a conduct stroke there for just carrying on the conversation a little bit too long with referee Mike Riley.
Complete.
Yeah, we've had a shocker here, Paul.
We've had a bit of a shocker there. It's difficult really to sort of tell exactly what's being said on the court. It's not coming through super clearly, it did appear that it was Elias that was doing the talking. But it is the Peruvian with 3 match balls here now to book himself that spot in the final for the 5th year running. All right, it's tight again, down the backhand wall. He loves it down that side. Well, apart from a big solid start to that 3rd game, it has to be said, it was all Diego Elias. Impressive. Just 34 minutes, he cruises through. It's the longest match he's had in the tournament, so he's going to be as fresh as a daisy in the final tomorrow.